Ever wonder how some people look rich but are secretly broke? In this video, we expose 10 shocking signs that someone's living a financial lie. Don't be fooled by appearances. Remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos. If you have any suggestions for financial literacy topics, please leave a comment. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. What's up, everybody? Today we're exposing a wild truth. Just because someone looks rich doesn't mean they are. Designer clothes, flashy cars, epic vacations, these can all be smoke and mirrors. So many people are one missed paycheck away from disaster, even if their Instagram says otherwise. Real wealth is quiet. It's about security, not showing off. In this video, I'll reveal the top 10 signs someone's wealth is just for show. By the end, you'll know how to spot the difference between real wealth and a well-crafted illusion. Let's dive in. The first sign of financial fakery? Flashy spending, but absolutely zero savings to back it up. It's a pattern you'll see everywhere. People who look like they have it all, but their bank accounts tell a very different story. Some folks rush to buy the latest designer gear the moment it drops, eager to show off the hottest trends. They're the first in line for limited edition sneakers, the newest handbags, or the flashiest gadgets, all for the sake of appearances. But when life throws a curveball, like a $1,000 emergency, they're left scrambling, unable to cover even basic unexpected expenses. Their wallets are empty, and so is their financial safety net. Instead of building real wealth, they chase status symbols, pouring every last dollar into looking rich. Every paycheck is spent on the next big thing, leaving nothing for the future. For them, it's all about the image, the illusion of success, rather than creating a solid financial foundation that lasts. True wealth isn't about what you wear or drive, it's about making your money work for you, through investments, assets, and long-term security. It's about having options, freedom, and peace of mind. The fakers, though, they spend every paycheck on things that lose value the moment they leave the store. Their satisfaction is fleeting, and their financial stress keeps growing. That's why you'll see luxury cars parked outside rundown apartments, because the money went into the car, not into a better life or a secure future. They're trading long-term security for short-term applause, hoping for validation from others instead of building real confidence from within. Ironically, the flashiest spenders are often the most financially fragile. Behind the scenes, they're stressed, anxious, and worried about making ends meet. So ask yourself, are they really showing off their savings and financial stability, or just their latest stuff? What's really behind the curtain? Don't be fooled by the sparkle. Real wealth is quiet, steady, and built over time, not bought in a shopping spree. Next, let's talk about a surprising group, high earners who are secretly broke. These are people who, on the outside, seem to have it all together: great jobs, impressive titles, and the kind of lifestyle many dream about. But behind closed doors, their financial reality tells a very different story. Think about doctors, lawyers, tech pros, people pulling in six-figure salaries, sometimes even more. You'd expect them to be set for life, right? But shockingly, many of them are living paycheck to paycheck, just like someone earning far less. This is what's known as lifestyle inflation. As their income rises, so does their spending, often at an even faster rate. They upgrade their homes, cars, wardrobes, and vacations, believing they've earned it. But with every raise, their expenses balloon, leaving them with little to no savings. They might have the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and a beautiful house, but if a single paycheck is delayed, they're suddenly scrambling. There's no emergency fund, no cushion to fall back on. Just one unexpected expense or a late payment, and bills start piling up. The stress mounts, and the reality of their financial situation hits hard. Outwardly, they might brag about their prestigious job or fancy lifestyle, but privately, they're counting down the days until payday, hoping nothing goes wrong in the meantime. The core issue? There's no real budget, no discipline, and no system for tracking where their money actually goes. They're flying blind, assuming their big salary will always cover their spending. They fall into the trap of thinking a high income means they can spend freely. But that's a dangerous myth. Without boundaries, even the biggest paycheck can disappear in a flash. True wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep, invest, and grow over time. Saving and investing are what build real security. You could earn $1 million a year, but if you spend every cent, you'll still end up broke. It's not your income, but your habits that determine your financial future. Living paycheck to paycheck, no matter your salary, is like standing in financial quicksand. The more you struggle without changing your habits, the deeper you sink. So don't confuse a high income with real wealth. Lasting financial security comes from smart choices, not just a big paycheck. The third unmistakable sign: being buried under mountains of debt. It's a feeling that creeps in quietly, then suddenly becomes overwhelming. You might not notice it at first, but soon the weight of unpaid bills and looming due dates starts to feel suffocating. Credit cards, personal loans, buy now pay later schemes, these are the invisible anchors that quietly drag people down. They promise instant gratification, but the price is steep, a future mortgaged for today's desires. On the surface, you see the shiny new SUV in the driveway, the Instagram stories from Bali, the latest gadgets and designer clothes, but what you don't see are the crushing monthly bills piling up behind the scenes, the stress of making ends meet, and the anxiety that comes with every new statement. Fakers rent their lifestyle from the bank, paying huge interest rates for the privilege of looking wealthy. Every swipe of the card is a small loan from their future selves, with interest as the price of admission. Many only pay the minimums, hoping to keep up appearances, but this just lets debt snowball out of control. The balance grows, the interest compounds, and the hole gets deeper with every passing month. Debt consolidation might seem like a lifeline, a chance to reset, but for many it's just a temporary pause before the cycle starts again. Old habits return, and soon, the balances creep back up. The bank owns their car, the credit card company owns their clothes, and every new purchase is just another link in the chain. They're not building wealth, they're building obligations. It's a fragile existence, like living in a house of cards. One unexpected expense, one missed payment, and everything can come crashing down. Their net worth isn't just low, it's negative, and the stress is constant. True wealth isn't about what you show off, it's about what you truly own. Real financial freedom means holding the keys to your assets, not owing for them. It's the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're not beholden to anyone. If someone's always flaunting their latest purchases but never talks about how they paid for them, be cautious. The constant chase for new things often hides a mountain of unpaid debt. Debt is the silent killer of fake wealth. It erodes security, peace, and the ability to build a real future. It's the shadow that follows every purchase made on borrowed money. Don't let the illusion fool you. Real wealth isn't financed, it's earned, saved, and truly owned. Break free from the cycle and build a foundation that lasts. Next up, no emergency fund. Emergencies happen. The faker has nothing set aside. Every dollar goes to lifestyle, not security. One car breakdown, and it's panic mode. Hello, credit card debt. A real emergency fund covers 6 months of essentials. It's peace of mind, not just a financial cushion. Fakers ignore this, thinking nothing will go wrong. If a small expense causes a meltdown, their wealth is a mirage. True wealth is about being prepared, not just looking good. Don't trade security for style. If you see someone living large but panicking over small setbacks, that's your clue. Their financial house is built on sand. Another sign: constantly borrowing money. Not a one-time thing, but a pattern. Always asking friends or family for just a little to get by. Their own resources are tapped out, but the spending never stops. They'll post brunch pics, then ask for gas money. This shows a total lack of financial priorities. Healthy finances mean bills and basics come first. Fakers do the opposite. It strains relationships and reveals the truth behind the image. If someone's always borrowing but living large, they're faking it. Don't let their lifestyle fool you. Watch for frequent overdrafts. Overdraft fees are a broke tax, and they add up fast. Financially stable people track their money and avoid these fees. Fakers? They swipe cards blindly, hoping there's enough. Complaints about bank fees are really complaints about poor money management. Overdrafting isn't just borrowing, it's carelessness. If someone's card gets declined or they're always mad at their bank, it's a red flag. High income means nothing if you can't manage it. True wealth means control, not chaos. Don't mistake recklessness for riches. Leasing everything is a classic faker move. Cars, phones, furniture, they rent it all for the look, not the ownership. Leasing gives instant status but builds zero equity. At the end, they have nothing to show for all those payments. It's a hamster wheel of monthly bills, never ending, never owning. True wealth is about assets, not liabilities. Fakers fill their lives with things that drain money, not grow it. If someone always has the latest gadgets and cars but never talks about owning, it's all for show. Renting a lifestyle is a financial dead end. Don't confuse access with ownership. Real wealth is built, not leased. Notice how they talk about money, or don't. Fakers dodge financial conversations, get defensive, or change the subject. They avoid topics like saving, investing, or budgeting. Confident people discuss money openly. Fakers hide from it. If someone always steers away from money talk, it's a sign they're not in control. The more they avoid, the more likely their wealth is just an act. Pay attention to what they won't say. Silence can speak volumes. For some, image is everything. Substance is nothing. Every decision is about looking rich, not being rich. Obsession with brands, posting every purchase, chasing likes over security. They'll sacrifice comfort and sanity for a designer logo. It's all about impressing others, not building a future. The pressure to perform is exhausting and empty. True wealth is quiet confidence, not constant performance. If someone's life revolves around appearances, look deeper. The real story is often hidden behind the filter. The biggest giveaway? No long-term plan. Fakers live for now, ignoring the future. No investing, no retirement savings, no goals. Every dollar goes to instant gratification, not lasting security. They joke about working forever because they have no plan to stop. The flashy lifestyle is paid for by their future self. When the show ends, there's nothing left. True wealth is built on planning and patience. If someone never talks about the future, their wealth is temporary. Don't trade tomorrow for today's illusion. There you have it, 10 signs that rich might just be an act. The flashiest lifestyle isn't always the smartest. Real wealth is quiet, security, freedom, and peace of mind. Build smart habits, budget, save, invest. Don't just look rich, be rich. Your future self will thank you. If you learned something, hit like and subscribe. What other signs have you seen? Drop them in the comments. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here is the bonus tip that we promised. What's something people don't know about flashy lifestyles? Sometimes it's all smoke and mirrors. Here's how to spot the fibbers. Designer everything but never picks up the tab. New car, still forgetting rent. If it's all show and no dough, congrats, you've met a financial illusionist. The information in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and is not intended as financial advice. We are not financial advisors, and the content should not be construed as professional financial advice. Always seek the advice of a qualified financial advisor or other professional regarding your specific financial situation. The use of any information provided in this video is solely at your own risk. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more Money Smart Basics videos.